Hey guys, good morning. This is Ruthie. I'm gonna show you guys how I made my hand sewn face masks that I posted on Facebook, and for you guys to make them at home. They're pretty easy to make. All you need is basically some fabric, and a needle, thread, and scissors. So my husband's gonna show you guys how I do the lining for the inside part. I'm just tracing it on some fabric. Honey, can you see what I'm doing? Oh, I see. This is not a separate category. Exactly. It's within that world, exactly. Sorry for the background noise, guys. We're watching TV. So what I did was I went online last night and I found this is one pattern. This is the outside, and then this, I cut a smaller piece to do the inside, to do an extra layer inside. So you would need 4 pieces of the big one and 2 pieces of the smaller one. And then I'll show you guys how I do it. So what I do is I trace it on a fabric, the inside lining, whatever fabric, scrap fabric you have. And then the bigger ones, I'm going to do the same thing. So, I'm going to cut this part and then have hubby continue recording for the next. Hey loves, back again. Okay, this is how it is. This is pattern number 2. This is the one that I kind of cut the first time and I didn't do it the right way. And then I looked at video on YouTube and did it the right way. Okay, you have, like I said, you need 4 pieces. Honey, over here. You need your 4 main pieces, which are these. This is going to be, you know, the outside of the mask. And then if you don't have like a different type of line, you can use a different fabric to do a layer inside for the lining. So that way you have extra protection. So what you do is you sew the lining around like so, like this. I'll show you guys as I'm doing it in a minute. Once I thread up my string. So you sew the lining in first, like this. Inside like that all around, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and then I'll show you guys how to do the other step, and I can like link a different video underneath where I learned it from, so you guys can like probably do the same thing. But yep, this is one pattern. This is a different pattern that I'm going to do, but this is the one that's on my Facebook. This is the one that my husband and I like. You can place the lining inside however you want because nobody's going to see it. Like I said, it's going to be inside so no one's going to see it. This is just an extra layer of protection. So you just basically sew it around on the corners, you know, like that. You do that, sew it like that. And then once you're done, like I said, you need 4 for the outside and 2 for the inside. So I'll show you guys how to do the patterns, how I sew it in a minute. I'll be right back. Hey loves, I'm back again. I'm showing you, this is how I sew it in. To, you know, hand sew is really easy. You basically do like the box stitch, I think is what it's called. You go back and forth like this. Don't mind my crazy looking nails, guys. Quarantine time, you know. No one has like pretty nails right now, so disregard my crazy looking nails. But yeah, this is pretty much how you how I sew it. I do like I said, I believe it's called the box stitch. And you just do that all the way around. You see, you go out and then in. It's like you're creating little boxes. You see? Again, please disregard my weird looking nails. And anyone that has a needle and thread can pretty much do this. Needle, and you guys can use materials that you have at home. You can pretty much, like if you have an old t-shirt, you can cut it up. I'll try to link where I got the patterns from so you guys can like print out the pattern. I just like print it out because if you have a printer at home, it's easier. you can print it out. And yeah, there you go. So basically you do the same thing on all 4 sides. Sew the lining all the way like that, and then that's pretty much what you do for the lining. And then it's the same thing for the, I'll show you guys in the next clip how to do the rest of it. So stay tuned. Oh, poop. Okay. Anyway, it works out that way. All right. Once, this is how it's supposed, oh, my bad. That's how it's supposed to look like with the lining sewn in. Okay. And now you take it, you put the sides of the lining, you line it up, and you make sure that the lining is on the facing out. I mean, facing, how would you describe this? Anyway, you basically put the 2 wrong sides together, I guess. You know, you do this, and then you sew against this part right here. You sew all around this area right now. I'm going to show you guys how I do it anyway. You guys sew around the large part, and then you leave this part open so you can flip it over. And you do that to this side, this piece, and then you do the same thing to the other piece of the mask. You basically do the same thing. I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now. Let me just tie a knot on my string. Disregard, my living room is like a little bit of a mess. If you see anything, I'm sorry guys. I'm like literally everywhere. I have a mess everywhere. But like I said, you put the 2 wrong sides together, and then you do the same stitch along the edge. The box stitch, I believe, is what it's called. I have to look at the terminology. I usually use a sewing machine. But if you guys have a sewing machine, you guys can download the pattern, and there's a video, and you guys can do it, you know, on a sewing machine, and this process will be a lot easier to do. But since my sewing machine, I didn't have a plug, I had to order a replacement plug because my parents kind of lost my plug. So yeah, I am hand sewing it, which I like I honestly enjoy hand sewing them, to be honest with you. It gives me peace of mind to know that I am very talented, to say the least, which my husband keeps reminding me of, that I have one too many talents. Oh. But I'm proud of my many talents. One of them, of my talents that hubby loves, is that I sing. And my kids at school I'm pretty sure they miss me singing their good morning song to them. I might just do a little video later of me singing the good morning song for them. Maybe. What I'm doing right now is just tying a little, securing it in the corner right there. Oh, I almost dropped my needle. So once it's sewn, oh crap, I gotta fix that part. But basically once it's sewn, sorry, I'm losing my voice. Both pieces, once they're sewn, you do it like this, and then you obviously you sew it like you sew the other the other part. I'll show you guys once I do the other part. But come back for the next clip, okay, my loves? Hey, loves. After you've sewn the middle part, this is basically where your face is gonna go. Your nose and mouth on both sides. Then you flip it this way. Excuse me. You sew the wrong sides together. Remember, you guys gotta leave these sides open because you got to flip it over, and then you're going to add, at the end, we're going to add the elastic. And I'll show you guys in the next clip how to do that. But like I said, you just sew this part the same way you've been doing the box stitch on that side, and then the bottom. So in the next clip, I'll show you it flipped over, and I'm going to show you guys how I add the elastic, okay? Hey guys, as you can see, I'm flipping it over. I'm flipping it from the inside out. Right side in, whatever you want to call it. I don't know terminology right now, but anywho. This is what your finished product. Hold on, as soon as I can get it to be evened out. This is how it's supposed to look like. And like I said, ooh. There we go, darling. I was wondering why it looked kind of weird for a second. Anywho, but this is how the finished product looks. And then this is, well, this is a different mask than the other one that I made. This is the original one that I made last night. I made this one for my husband, and then I made this one for myself. These are basically, this is this pattern right here. It's like, that looks like a square, but this is like a different pattern. Like this one looks more like that mask, the N whatever 95, I think, the more covered. This one's more, you know, covers your face and your nose more. So the next part, what I'm going to show you guys how to do is add the elastic. So if you're doing this at home with using your home products, anything at home that you have, if you have, ladies, if you have underwears that your elastic is coming out of, feel free, you know, to use that elastic. And then you, like I said, you fold this in. You fold these, tuck these two parts in, that part. And then you tuck, oh my goodness, the elastic in here. Ugh, my Lanta. So you just tuck the elastic, the piece of elastic, or what, I mean, if you have elastic at home, if you're able to find it online, by all means, see wherever you can find it, because Walmart has a shortage on it. They do have fabric and stuff. But anyway, you basically put the elastic like this, and then, you know, you sew this together with the elastic, and I'll show you guys once it's done on both sides, okay? Hey loves, back again. Well, this is the finished product. That's what it looks like with the elastics on the corners and stuff, and I can put it on for you guys so you guys can see how it looks on me in the next clip, okay? And this is what it looks like on. This is, like I said, this is pattern number 2. It covers, you know, the nose really well. My husband likes this pattern better. I mean, yeah, he likes this mask better. I personally like the other one that I made. This, like I said, this is the first one that I made. I actually like this one better. I prefer this one over. My ears are being difficult this morning. Ow! Poop. So this is the first one that I made. I like this one. These are this is this pattern right here. This, like I said, this pattern, which is this one. No, this is the second pattern. This is the first pattern. This is pattern number 1. That's the outer one. That's the outside. This is the one that the last one that I wore, the black one. This is this one. And the new one that I just finished making, the first one that I showed, the white one, is this one. This pattern. I will put the links down in the bottom of the video. I will put the links. If I find a link for the pattern, I will put the link down, and I'll put the link of the video that I took inspiration from. Stay safe, my loves, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Love you. Peace, love, God bless.